One up here too. No, I don't. I took it off.
You got the sticker on your hat today.
Definitely got the sticker up here. Plug Talk 4.
Welcome to Plug Talk 4, y'all. Another banger for all the people that's part of the Plug Talk community.
Salute y'all.
Y'all know who I am. Y'all know the homie now, Retro. You got anything you want to say to the folks?
Hey, man. We gonna start this New Year's off on some positivity, bro. Yeah. Why not? I don't want to be negative. It's a new year. You know what I'm saying? My favorite play, Kobe Bryant. That's my guy. Me and Plug Talk. We trying to get somewhere. And hopefully the fans trying to get somewhere. We all we got.
I'm feeling you on the positive, try to stay on positive notes. So I'm 100% with that. But I'm going to address something real fast. It was a guy in the comments section that wanted to make a comment saying, we almost 50. Y'all wearing hats with stickers on it. That's why I made sure. I'm like, yo, you got to stick all your shit today. And talking about us smoking weed and saying that we almost 50 with hats on with stickers, getting high, talking about people that are talking about other people. That's what he wanted to say, but the motherfucker can't even type properly. He said it's okay. People who pay taxes will take care of you. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I guess he doesn't understand the amount of money that is out here in this podcast world. This shit basically better than rapping and shit. If your ass ain't a great athlete, probably better than some of the salaries these athletes is making.
Right.
So, and that's at maximum capacity. We ain't even hit maximum capacity when it comes to this podcasting yet. There's nobody that can say they hit the max of what you can do. I think there's forever a sky's limit when it comes to that. But what I want to say to this guy is, my dude, what do you prefer? You want to see us up here in suits talking like Brian Gumble? What do you want? We can't be ourselves, bro. I smoke weed. I'm not the only person in America that smoke weed. We live in LA. Weed is legal. You see 80% of the culture of LA smoking weed. What the fuck is your problem? Get out your fucking house sometimes and out of your motherfucking bedroom and go see what's out here in this real world and what's going on, bro.
And stop pocket watching, bro. Like, why are you worried about?
Taxpayers would take care of you. Like, we don't pay fucking taxes. What are you talking about, right, bro? Yeah, listen, man. I don't give a fuck about how you guys in the comment sections feel about us personally. But I would prefer for you to give us feedback about the topics, about what the podcast is. Your personal opinion about me or this man and you don't know us is fucking retarded, bro. It makes you look stupid. And it makes you look like you got some type of hate, some type of jealousy in your fucking heart, bro. What are you mad at dudes that wear fitted caps? Nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Why does that even matter to you, bro?
I got a hat on. What the fuck? I guess you can only wear hats till you're 25, according to this goofball. What's wrong with you, man?
On your days off, or on, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know that you had to be a certain age to wear a fucking hat.
Well, you know.
With stickers on it.
Yeah. What's the difference between me and you? I work for myself. I can wear what the fuck I want to. You got to go to work dressed every day doing what the fuck you do. That's your fault, my nigga. Not mine, bro. I don't wear suits in leisure time. I'm dressed like this. This is what we're doing.
You come in here worried about the wrong shit instead of the right shit.
Yeah, bro.
And that's what's wrong with America right now. A lot of people in all these states be worried about the wrong shit when you need to be worried about the right shit.
It ain't necessarily America. This is what's wrong with you feminine ass black dudes, bro. You feminine as fuck, man.
They in America? Or are these niggas from overseas?
Nah, well, you know, it could be anywhere, but I'm pretty sure
they in America, though, right?
Pretty sure he's in America.
All right,
bro.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Sure
like, man, instead of giving a brother a hand and giving me advice, you want to talk shit about a nigga wearing a hat with a sticker on it, bro. Guess what? I got another one, and guess what? This hat old as a motherfucker, bro. It is what it is, and yes, I'm 40 years old. So what, bro? Why are you worried about that? You didn't get nothing from the content that we drop. You worried about niggas' wardrobes. That's what's wrong with
feminine ass shit, my
facts,
guy. That's
bro.
some
Facts.
feminine ass shit, my guy. Listen, what I want you to do is, the next time you watch one of our shows, take your panties off, put on some boxers, and act like a man. That's what I want you to do, bro. Now, moving on, bro. We off of this weird ass weirdo, because we gonna bring this shit to y'all in 2024 the way y'all want it, the way y'all been asking for. Straight, real, raw, uncut, unfiltered, bro. So, D, I've been wanting to talk to you about this for a minute, man.
I'm listening, my brother.
I don't know if you got word. Keefe D has a bail set, $150,000, man. Talk to me about what you think about Keefe D. Do you think he did it? You think he's lying? How do you think the case gonna turn out?
Okay, first of all, shout out to Vegas. Cause Vegas, hey, look, shout out to Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada, because they smart as a motherfucker. They gave this nigga a bail for 100. How much?
150.
150,000. In California, the bailout on a murder case is $1 million, nigga.
Well, I believe that's just 10% of 1.5.
The fact that they gave him a bail lets me know that Vegas about their paper. For sure.
Okay, I can see. I think the whole judicial system, I don't care where you at, is about his paper.
That's true too.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true too, plug.
I don't think it has nothing to do with right or wrong. I think it's all about who can pay for cover-ups.
Right.
Put it out for a minute. Get into it. I think it's all about who can pay for cover-ups. But tell me this. Do you think he did it? Do you think he's keeping it real about the story that he tells?
As far as how it happened?
Yeah.
At this point, I don't see no reason why he would be lying about it, though.
What do you mean?
Okay. Plug, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, he gave rich detail about what happened.
All the detail was kind of bogus.
You think so?
Yeah, man. When you know the details of what really happened, it don't sound like it's from the surface.
Time out. The only way you will be for sure is if you was there.
Nah, because there's people still alive that were there, and they describe, and we talking about may he rest in peace, Gaddafi, right? One that passed, Tupac's real cousin.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Gaddafi.
He was part of the outlaws.
Yeah, Gaddafi gave a written statement the next day. He described the shooter as being a light-skinned dude with a face like a bitch. And that's exact words. He said he had a feminine face. Now, that doesn't sound like Orlando. That doesn't sound like Keefe D. The other nigga that was in the car was a big 6'5", bulky football playing ass nigga. And the driver was dark-skinned. None of these guys were light-skinned. All right, Suges never gave a statement on this, and I don't think Suge ever will. But Suge said it wasn't 4 people in the car. Suge has said Orlando Anderson was not the shooter. Suge has also said he didn't see Keefe D.
So, okay. So when Keefe D first said that his nephew was the shooter, was the other people in the car dead?
Yeah.
They was when he said that?
Maybe at the time he initially said it may have been one of them still
That's what
alive.
I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I think the young boy that was in the back.
Because if people were still alive, then I can understand why he threw it on his nephew.
It doesn't matter who he threw it on to me. What matters is what the fuck. Okay, so what matters is this. Why would you even give a statement saying that you killed Tupac and then you don't go to jail for it? So there was something else going on. He got arrested, I think, and he basically got caught with some bricks. They had him for drug trafficking.
Yeah, I heard that
some
story.
shit that was going to put his ass away for 20, 30 years. And I think they used Keefe D as a scapegoat so people wouldn't do the research they needed to do to find out that the LAPD was involved in this murder. So we always got to look at what would be the motivation for a guy to even come clean about murder and then talk about it so freely like he do. I've never known a motherfucker who killed somebody that talks about it so freely like he does. I think that's all cap. You said, why would he make this shit up? To sell books? To get paid to go on podcasts? This motherfucker has made a career off of that same fucking story that doesn't add up. I think he's going to beat the case if you ask me personally.
What doesn't add up to about the story though?
Huh?
What doesn't add up about the story that he told?
For one, they have actual documentation saying they talked to Orlando for about 30 minutes after he got beat up, right there in the same casino. Right?
Vegas PD, right?
Yeah. They wanted to know if he wanted to press charges, any of that shit. Orlando was like, nah,
I remember
I'm cool.
something about that.
Yeah, he was like,
Not
nah,
too
I'm
much.
good, bro. I'm straight, I'm cool. I ain't, he stuck to the G code. Now, time has elapsed, 30 fucking minutes. Now you still got to get with all four of your people. Mind you, bro, we're talking about an era where none of these niggas had cell phones. You know how hard it is to catch up with somebody that's out in the public like you and you don't got a goddamn cell phone? You had pagers. You could have 911, the motherfucker left a message on his voicemail like, hey, yo, meet me at the casino. I get that. But that's still delayed because now he got to make it to a payphone just to check the message to know what's going on and know where to meet.
Right.
Okay, so look, now that we put all that shit together. 2, they said they got the gun from a nigga from New York. Vegas is 3.5 to a 4-hour drive. Do you know some gangbangers who gonna go to Vegas knowing there's gonna be other gangbangers there? This is a huge Mike Tyson event, and y'all ain't bring no guns from LA.
I knew you was gonna use your brain. Would you use your pistol to go kill this nigga? And it's his lick?
They didn't know they was gonna kill him before they went. I'm taking my pistol for protection. You act like this was a setup by these niggas.
Okay, so that might be true, right? So if you taking your pistol to protect yourself, right?
Yeah.
And then you go, and then they say, okay, we gonna do it then. You gonna use your shit?
Nigga, when you're talking about a crime of passion, I think absolutely. What you gonna do? You're gonna wait for somebody else to go get some shit?
Was it a crime of passion or was it a paid hit?
So what I'm saying to you is this: it had to be a let's just say anything is true about Keefe D's story, then you saying it has to be a combination of both. 1, he jumped your nephew. 2, Puffy might have put some money in the air about this shit.
$1 million. He put $1 million.
Okay, let's say that's fucking true. Let's say that's fucking true. They never got the $1 million. Keefe D says that itself.
Right.
So is Keefe D just lying and adding Hollywood theatrics to his story so he can keep getting interviews?
It's possible.
It's very possible.
It's possible.
Now let's continue with some more facts. You're talking about death row, nigga. They had about 50 Pirus down there. They had police officers down there. You mean to tell me you gonna go to war with some motherfuckers that deep with one fucking gun? I don't care how gangster you is, we not doing that, pimp. I'm not down for that mission.
I'm pretty sure it was more than one gun, but it only took one gun to catch this nigga slipping though, right?
Based off Keefe D's fucking story, they had one gun. They got it from a nigga from New York, bro, that they was cool with. And what I want to see is, how can a nigga get a gun here from New York easier than you niggas can get guns here from LA, and it's a 4-hour drive?
Back then, didn't they? That's true. That's very true.
Come on, bro. That
But
doesn't make no sense.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I'm saying. Correct me if I'm wrong. Back then, niggas used to take the tour bus everywhere, right?
A tour bus? What are you talking about? The rappers?
Yes.
No, you know these niggas went in tour bus. Because LA is so close to Vegas, nigga, they were in their cars.
I'm not talking about the LA niggas. I'm talking about Puffy and them. You didn't have to fly.
Puffy and them weren't at the fight, bro.
Somebody was over there.
It wouldn't Puff, nigga.
You sure about that?
Bro, you've never heard Puffy say he was at that fight tonight in Vegas.
Why the fuck would he say he was there?
Bro, nigga, how is Puffy gonna be missed if he was there? You're not missing fucking Puffy. Come on, my nigga. They spotted Frank Lucas at the goddamn fight. You think you ain't gonna spot Puffy? You think he's not gonna have top tier seats?
Frank Lucas had the hat on, bro.
Oh my God, come on, bro. Quit playing, bro. Stop trolling.
Did he not have the hat on?
Who gives a fuck about a hat? Nigga, who the fuck was Frank Lucas back then? Nobody knew who the fuck he was.
Motherfucker.
You know who Puffy did? Take this nigga all them videos dancing and shit. You know who the fuck Puffy is. He's a recognizable face, bro. Puffy was not there, bro. None of them niggas were there, bro. None of them New York niggas was coming to the West Coast at that time where they're beefing with the West Coast.
Was
for no
somebody
leisure
there?
Bro, there was no fucking entertainers there that were from New York, bro.
Nobody was there. It was a Tyson fight. You telling me nobody was there?
Are you remembering the climate of this year, bro? We're talking about 1996. This is after Hit 'Em Up drop. This is the height of the East Coast, West Coast beef. You mean it? What fucking New York nigga you think coming out to Vegas?
96, I was in the 8th grade.
Yeah, so you don't really have an understanding of what I'm saying, bro.
Ah,
You don't.
fuck you.
This was the height of the West Coast, East
How
Coast.
old was you back then?
16.
Yeah. You definitely had a better understanding than me.
Come on, bro. You not fucking coming out here at that time. These niggas were scared to go to award shows in LA, bro. You're not going to fucking Vegas to see Tyson fight, and it may cost you your life. You don't know the temperature of the West Coast niggas and how they feel about y'all at the time, bro. Impossible, bro. Impossible. There was no New York niggas there, bro. Besides regular New York niggas that was gangsters that you don't know who the fuck they are. Well, all in all, what I'm saying is this. I think Keefe D was given a script by the detectives that caught him with the dope.
Damn, that's
They
tough.
made the
That
nigga a
is
scapegoat. Yes. They let him know what car to say he was in, all this and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think this was all done. I really think the person who was behind Tupac's death was Reggie White, the security they had. You have to know where these niggas at. Have you ever been to Vegas on a fight night?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah.
All right, I've been to 2 of Floyd Mayweather's fights in Vegas.
And you was at the Terrence Crawford fight.
And I was at the Terrence Crawford fight last summer. The Terrence Crawford, Spence, Errol Spence.
Hey, before we go any further, on camera, who I told you was gonna win?
Oh, come on, man. You getting off subject, bro. Let's stick to the subject, bro. Fuck them niggas. You know who
But-
won. Nah, we're not doing that, bro. Fuck them niggas. Anyway, you're not moving, bro. Directly after that fight is the most traffic. Is worse than any LA traffic you ever seen in your fucking life. You talking about standstill motion? You're talking standstill motion. And I want you to understand, this is not just immediately after the fight, like motherfuckers is just breaking out of there. This is Vegas, so motherfuckers are kicking it. Niggas are in no rush to do nothing. They're here. They're out of town. They're here. So that traffic lasts for about 3 hours after the fight. What do you think your odds is getting beat up, actually looking for Tupac, and seeing him on the road?
What's the odds of you hitting 100 3-pointers in a row without a miss?
Slim
to none, right?
But Steph Curry's done it. On
He
video.
a different type.
So it can't be done.
It can, but the chances are slim to none, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, for sure.
So the chances are slim, next to none, that they will actually even run into these cats. And even if they run into the cats, if they're on the opposite side of the street, Keefe D story is we seen them, we rode around and busted a U-turn. Like the traffic looks like this right now. Nigga, you not busting no U-turn in that type of traffic after a boxing fight. So what I'm saying is, Keefe D story sounds like a lie, smells like a lie, looks like a lie. He was a fall guy and a cover-up, to me, for the LAPD. If you want to ask me who I think did it, I think it has something to do with Reggie White, and who was their security, because he made sure they didn't have armed security that day, so they couldn't get bust back on. And like I said, when you look at Gaddafi's statement, he said it was a light-skinned nigga with a face like a bitch. That is exactly what is in his documented statement.
Reggie White look like a bitch?
Yeah.
Plug. He look like a female? No disrespect to no female.
I'm not saying, I don't think, dude, he said he had a face like a bitch, which could possibly mean a smooth face, no mustache, no beard, a feminine face. What do they say about light-skinned niggas, right?
You do know Reggie White was a Compton sheriff, right?
No, his dad was.
No, he was too.
He was the police.
He was a Compton sheriff, bro.
Was he?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go.
So by that being said, you said LAPD.
Well, the rest of the hires were from, at the time, they were for Rampart.
He definitely had some of them on the payroll.
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
that's LAPD. You feel what I'm saying? Not Compton.
If I'm not mistaken, Reggie White came after, a little bit after Suge went to jail, right?
No.
He was there?
Yeah, bro, have you seen the stories from Frank, who was Tupac's personal bodyguard, and somebody, they were all hired by Wright Security.
Is he dead?
Yes. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, think about
He
think
dead?
about that. Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
And that's the one that used to always wear the cowboy hat,
You gotta
right?
think about it, right? The only survivors from that night that are still alive is 2 of the Outlaws and Suge. Everybody else is dead now. Frank, Pop, Gaddafi.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's looking like more of a perfect setup instead of Keefe D has the power to do this. See, I think if they wanted to get at Tupac, they would have got back at Tupac in LA. It wouldn't have been that night. You don't have the manpower. You think about it like this, bro. Even if everybody has a gun in that car, you don't have the manpower to take on Death Row. They don't know they're gonna see this nigga in the middle of the street. Let's just say if it is some truth, you don't have the manpower to take on Death Row. It would be a crash out mission.
Because Suge was a young 20-year-old $1 million nigga that had all them niggas from Compton.
All them Pyrus, they were strapped the fuck up. He had police hired security, strapped the fuck up.
I was just telling somebody that shit today. You absolutely right, bro. So by that being said,
I think Keefe D been lying since day one. He said and did whatever he had to do to beat that dope case, to get immunity out for that dope case. It was the perfect cover up for them to buy time so all these motherfuckers can retire. So even if this shit do hit the fan in the Keefe D case and we figure out who it is, they can't sue they can't sue the Compton police, they can't sue the LAPD. All these motherfuckers are retired.
right.
So now they disposable to the powers that be. Now you don't mind throwing these niggas in jail for this shit. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think this shit has no. And this is what I'm saying. Suge said free Keefe D. There's no way Suge's gonna say free Keefe D.
If he had something to do with Pac murder, right?
Thank you.
Damn, son, I never even thought about that.
They
bro.
put a bullet in his head too. You gotta remember that.
You just woke me up a little bit.
They put a bullet in Suge's head too. You gotta remember that. You gotta remember that.
Not in his head. Scrape this shit.
That same, bro. That means you were inches away from getting your noodle knocked off. Inches away.
From getting your top ramen.
What the one weird ass nigga say? Getting your snot box right. He almost got his snot box rocked. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't finna give you a shout out, but that shit is funny.
Yeah, we know what we talking about. You know what you
I ain't finna give
get
you.
your snot box rocked.
It's funny, but that shit ain't funny.
All I'm saying is, I don't buy Keefe D's story. I think Keefe D's gonna beat the case because the story's always been bogus. I think everybody attached to the crime, especially when it comes to the police enforcement here in LA, I think they always knew the story was bogus and they was covering their fucking ass because they had police officers attached to this shit.
Right.
You did?
It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely possible. The possibility is real high too.
I believe it, but we about to see everything hit the fan. I think Keefe D's gonna make bail too. You think he gonna make that bail?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think he'll be out within the next week.
It's gonna be silent partners behind the scene that's gonna bail him out, bro.
Absolutely, bro. This nigga he wasn't no small fry. When
He definitely wasn't a small fry.
He wasn't no small fry in this shit, dog.
He's gonna get bail.
Mm-hmm.
150,000. I'm surprised he's not at home right now.
Me too, because he's a homeowner. He probably got to make sure he got his deeds and all that shit. He owns that home in Vegas, bro.
That's crazy.
Which is way more than 150,000.
How the fuck? Never mind. I know.
Yeah, he'll be able He'll be able to make that bail, bro, on his own cognizance, bro, on his own recognition, bro. He'll be able to do it, bro.
I didn't even think about that.
And he's going to be able to fight the case more sufficiently. I promise you, I believe. I'm willing to take a FanDuel bet Keefe D beats this shit. And I guarantee you that the holes are going to open up to where they'll be able to see that there was other motherfuckers involved.
I ain't gonna lie. I heard about Keefe D when I was like in the 7th or 8th grade. I'm not even from Compton, but I got people like my sister boyfriends and some of my cousins. They from Compton. They Compton Crips.
Y'all neighbors though. Long Beach and Compton is right next to each other.
Bro, you get to Southside Compton from the north side Long Beach.
Exactly, bro. You know I lived over there. I know exactly. And like I said, y'all neighbors, bro. It's a
but like
10-minute drive. You in Long Beach.
I was a puppy at that time, and I heard that nigga Keefe.
His name was ringing bells.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So that says enough right there, bro. You know, and the nigga said he was getting like 30 bricks a month or something at one point in time.
They had all the cars on. You know what? Let me shut up.
Yeah, well, Keefe
he definitely was getting to the bag, bro.
Yeah, it's obvious, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious.
And
you're not gonna live the lifestyle them niggas is living if you ain't getting to no bag here in LA. As expensive as this shit is. All right, you know, one thing I want to address, D, because we still gotta wait on this Keefe D results. One of the things I wanted to address with you, man, and I want to know your opinion first before I get into it. How do you feel about these entertainers and athletes doing podcasts?
My honest opinion, you gonna get in where you fit in. That's just the way it is.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of y'all niggas is using y'all name to start some shit to take away from everybody else. Does that make sense? I don't know if I said it right.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so you already made a lot of money, right? And there's some people that's trying to start from the bottom to do the same shit that you doing. And because a lot of these podcasters, bro, they steal other people's ideas, bro.
Most of them do. They steal other people's content.
Underdog and everybody ain't, you know what I'm saying? They crooks too, bro.
Well, I mean, they sponsorship, so it don't
I
matter how
don't
you look
care,
at
bro.
it.
They know how shit go, plug.
What do you mean?
They know that people is snaking niggas to get there to get that sponsorship, bro.
Nah, you ain't got to snake nobody get a sponsorship. As long as you got the followers and subscribers, my nigga, sponsorships are going to come to you. Sponsorships don't have any bias on who they deal with. They just want to make sure that as a new company, growing company, that you are able to get the most people to see what you have going on as possible.
Absolutely. Okay. No matter how you got it, right?
Nah, I just think you're going a little too deep with that. I'm going to tell you what I think, bro. Entertainers, you've been in the entertainment world. Your success has been from entertainment. No matter how you look at it, you've probably made more money than the average motherfucker out here in this world. Sports players, you had an opportunity to play a sport. You had an opportunity to get in that gym or get on that field and perfect your craft. Same way Kobe Bryant did and been the best you could have been out there on that field.
Right.
When it comes to this podcast world, and I know it's easy to do. I know a lot of motherfuckers want to tell their story. But to me, if you're a celebrity or a sports entertainer, man, help somebody else get that bag by going on their podcast. You entertainers and you sports dudes that are creating podcasts, man, you are in the way for people who are grinding from the bottom of the mud to build something for themselves in this meta world that we are in today.
Right.
Nigga, go make another album.
Man,
nigga, go coach a team or something.
Go play ball overseas.
Do something else, nigga, that you already had the opportunity to do to make millions of dollars in your fucking life. And if you fucked it off when you was young, that's your fucking fault. Get the fuck out of our way on here of being the type of people that can get shit done and give you great content. You niggas is in the way.
Good artists borrow, great artists steal.
Yo, y'all get the fuck out my way. Fuck out my way. And that's not any hate. I like some of these niggas shit. But I'm just saying, it's starting to become an overabundance of these guys. Everybody's doing it now.
Facts.
What are you doing it for? You can't think of no other way to invest your money into something? You niggas got access and resources that most people never have in life, man. Y'all really, y'all telling me this is it? No hate here, man. Salute to all you motherfuckers who actually have great podcasts that are athletes or entertainers. I like your shit. For real. But for the rest of you motherfuckers, sit the fuck down. Find something else to do. Weirdo ass niggas.
Let me guess. We hating on y'all because we spoke up on that.
I'ma speak up on whatever the fuck come across the minds here between me and Retro, and we bring the plug talk. We gonna speak about it all, man. Why not?
Bitch ass niggas. Go to Skid Row and take a sandwich out they mouth.
See what happens.
And
See what happens. And that's a great analogy, by the way.
who I got it from? Yeah. Shout out to Ice Cube.
That's what I don't understand. If Ice Cube as a rapper can start a big three, why aren't you athletes investing in the shit like that? Why aren't you niggas creating leagues? Why aren't you niggas doing camps? Like, it's so many ways for y'all to use that platform that you have from being a professional athlete. For you entertainers, why ain't y'all starting labels, putting other motherfuckers on? Why ain't y'all out here doing the job that y'all know the A&Rs today can't do?
Right.
Why y'all hopping in the lane where you haven't been called for?
Habitual line steppers.
They Rick James in them. They Rick James. Habitual line crossers. You better stay in line. You better stay in pocket. And get the fuck out the way. This is Plug Talk for.
I don't understand why we can't get it. What's the problem? You niggas have made millions and millions of dollars. Somebody whispered in your ear, hey, get on this podcast shit.
What Manny Fresh tell them niggas when Cash Money first started blowing up? He said, come on, man. You niggas already had the catalogs. Let somebody else get that. Let somebody else get that. You niggas been had the catalog. Y'all niggas been doing. Let somebody else get there. Well, salute to Manny Fresh, man. Shout out
and
to
all
Manny.
you niggas that's stepping on our toes, imagine if 50 Cent started a podcast. Imagine if Jay-Z started a podcast. Imagine if Rihanna started a podcast.
Some of you entertainers that
y'all be out of business.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't exist. All right,
you be out of business.
So you understand what we're talking about. You just look at it like, fuck y'all. And I get it. That's how y'all probably look at it. I don't mind. But we said over here, Plug Talk, we say the same thing to y'all. Fuck y'all too. So with that being said, man, let's get up out of here, man. You have any final words, man? Any final thoughts?
Hey, man, Plug Talk 4. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. We here.
Emphasis on like, subscribe,
and comment.
Hey, also what I want to throw is share this shit with your folks. If you like what we doing here, share it with your people. Let's grow this platform. Let's get the weird niggas out the way. Now, you know the slogan. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck out of here.
Respect.
Plug Talk. Boom.